good
What's
day.
up, Big Mike?
What's up, Mike?
Great to see you again, Mike. How are you?
Good.
So fantastic to see you here. You look fit, in shape. What was the off season like for you? Getting ready for OTAs and what's about to hit?
It was great. Yeah, I think coming into year 3, there was a lot of things that I needed to get fixed and figured out, and I think I did all of those. It was a very fun off season. I was home in North Kentucky with my family, but just training mentally, getting ready, physically, emotionally, all that stuff. And it's been a great spring here. I'm so excited to be back here. And it's been very fun. New coach staff's been great. Everything's great.
Yeah. Football-wise, what are the things that year 3 that you were working on and say, hey, I need to get better at this. I got this is all solid, but some of the things you need to work on.
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah, I think when it comes to my game, I got to work on everything at all times. I think that's just the NFL. It's kind of the name of the game, you know what I'm saying? But I think this offseason what I really did is did a lot of hot yoga, did a lot of stretching.
Okay.
And I think that's helped with my speed a little bit. I think that's helped with my footwork a little bit. I think that's helped with just overall quickness and things like that. So that's been great. And then, just staying in shape, lifting, running, doing all the good stuff that I like to do.
Yeah.
So I can come back here and be ready to play with the boys.
Awesome.
Michael, as a tight end, you're not only a pass catcher, but you're also a blocker as well. What do you kind of get? And I think I know the answer, but what do you get more satisfaction out of, pancaking somebody or catching a touchdown?
Catching a touchdown is way more fun.
Yes,
that's what I thought. Way more fun, yeah. But I will tell you this, though. It is very fun to it's very rewarding to get a good block or do this or do that for somebody else and they score or they get a first down, or like if it's 4th and 1 and I know I'm in there and I know we're running the ball and I'm blocking, I take a lot of pride in that.
Gotcha.
And I think over the years, going into year 3 now, year 1 and year 2, it's just there was so much in the blocking game that I had to learn, that I had to rep, that I had to get better at. And I feel very comfortable with that right now this spring. And I'm kind of really excited to just keep that going into camp.
I'm really excited for you because when we talked in Costa Mesa last year, there's a different regime now, and it's Chip Kelly and this offense and John Spytek and Pete Carroll. They really are embracing your upside here. Do you love the new offense compared to what you've seen going back to Notre Dame and how you could really take advantage of your skill set?
100%. I think these coaches, John Spytek, the GM, they know what I can do.
Yeah.
And these coaches know what I can do and what I can put out on that field. And it's obviously only going to be better out there with Brock Bowers, with Ian Thomas, those other 2 tight ends. The tight end room as a whole, we're very, very close. We're a close-knit community, and we've had a great spring so far. And we're really, really excited to just help this football team in any way we can, man. We got a lot of good tight ends in that room, and I think Chip knows it. I think, PC knows it, and we're excited to kind of get this thing going.
Yeah, talk to us a little about the Chip and the offensive philosophy and how you fit in there. How do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself?
Yeah, I think, with me and Brock, it's pretty interesting because we do a lot of 12 personnel stuff. And, this spring we've also been doing a lot of 13 personnel too, which has been awesome. It's been a lot of fun. So I won't speak any more to the 13.
Yeah, right, yeah,
I'll save that
exactly,
for the season.
Take some notes.
But I got to be ready to do a lot of everything. I got to block, I got to pass pro, and I got to run routes, and I got to be able to catch the ball. And that's just what it comes down to. And if Chip wants to have me out there on that field, I got to be able to run routes. I got to be able to make people miss, and I got to be able to score touchdowns. And when he asks me to block, I'm going to go out there and block 100%, the most I can, the best I can, and work my hardest and go from there.
Michael, what has the support of this organization to you, both professionally and personally, meant to you since you got here?
Yeah, huge. I think, my NFL career has been very up and down so far, and that's going to change this year going into year 3, but to have this support of an organization behind me for everything that I've kind of gone through and been through has been fantastic. And, it started with the city and it started with the fans. These people are awesome. Best fans in the nation. Thank you so much. Thank you. And, I'm really excited to get going here for year 3 and just show them what type of team we got.
Yeah, I keep talking, and EA's kind of reined me in on what this 1st and goal looked like at the 8 with you and Brock in there and Dante and Jack in the slot and Jacoby and Ashton, right? So you're looking at everybody like you can't double Big Mike. You maybe double Brock. There's going to be one-on-one matchups that I think you're going to benefit from, especially, your corner outs to the end zone, those 50-50 balls, which you love.
100%, and I think the entire offense is going to be able to benefit
Yeah.
from that too.
Yeah.
Which is huge because we need to be able to spread the ball around. We got plenty of ball makers to do it, so let's do it.
I love that. EA, you'd have your hands full,
Oh,
man.
man.
You'd have to pick
I'd
a
have-
side of the field.
I'm calling linebackers over there to cover this guy. You're looking good. What was the target this year, coming into this year, as far as your body, and did you want to gain, lose?
Yep.
What did you want to do?
I'm about the same weight I was last year. I'm about
Okay.
255-ish. But like I said, I have definitely feel like I've got a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
I've definitely lost some fat and put some muscle on for sure. So I feel great out here running
That's
around
awesome,
in practice.
man.
And
When you feel like that, it's awesome. When you're on the field and you're feeling great and you
It's
feel like
awesome.
you can run, yeah, right?
It's awesome. So now what you do is you got a week left, and then you got to keep it going for the 4 or 5 weeks you got off,
Right.
and then take it right into camp. So when you come here for the spring, you're doing all this work, you're getting better, you're learning the offense. You can't go back into the summer and forget all that stuff. Stop working out, doing all that
Yeah.
stuff.
What is the food that you had to sacrifice? What is that one meal or that sweet or the dessert that you had to sacrifice to get like this?
I would say Cane's.
Oh.
Cane's chicken tenders and fries, man. It's a large high C. Give me some of that cane sauce. It's pretty good. It's been a while since I've had that, though.
Dipping the
So
bread, dipping
I'm
the
in there
toast
eating
in
white
there.
rice and salmon and salads, which
There
is
you
way
go.
better
You
for
can
you.
eat good. You can eat good in there. Hey, Mike, finally at the end here, how are you balancing your family back home, and this is your home now? Because a lot of people want to come visit you in Vegas,
Yep.
and they want to come out and see some shows
Yep.
and all that. How do you balance that, knowing that this is the sports and entertainment capital of the world, but your bond is with your family back home too?
Yeah, I think you got to stay locked in, number one. Number two, I think for me, having my parents or, I got a lot of siblings, some of my siblings coming out here and visiting me kind of helps me just ground myself a little bit. It's just not everything's football, not everything's this and that, but to have that and be able to come out here, have a little pool in the backyard, have a little bit more room in the house where family can come stay, family friends can come stay. It's awesome because it's what, a 28, 29-hour drive for me out here. So it's very far away, but it's awesome to have people from Northern Kentucky, Midwest, everybody come out and visit me.
You build a bigger house out here, you're just going to have to fill it up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and then when everybody gets out here, it's all right. Let's go see the Strip. Let's
Yeah,
go see Old
for
Vegas.
sure.
Let's go do all that stuff. So I got to be prepared for that too.
Paul, you got one more?
I got one more for you. Notre Dame guy, Pete Carroll shows up, USC guy. How'd that meeting go at first?
We haven't really talked about it yet. I'll be honest.
You won't either. Because you guys have been stomping them.
Exactly. I was just gonna say, I gotta watch what I say sometimes. Now that he's listening. He's listening somewhere.
Right.
But we knocked him out pretty good. Well, he wasn't there though, so I
Right.
can't really brag about that.
Mike, thanks for doing this, man. Great
Yep,
to see
thanks
you.
for
Look
having me.
great. Raider Nation, let's
Thank you
hear
so
it.
much.
Big
Thank you,
Mike.
guys.